Miss Tati?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Miss Amel.
So, all right, you're welcome. So shall we start now, Miss Rakmer, Miss Tati, everyone? Shall we start? Okay. So I will give choices to the four girls over here. So who wants to go first? Keina, Gita, Catherine, or Charissa? We'll give you time to think. Anyone, perhaps?
May I, Miss?
Sure, Catherine. Sure. So Catherine will be the first. For the rest, please listen to Catherine's presentation. So Catherine, you can share your screen now, and you will have 10 minutes to present, okay? So your time and screen now will be yours, okay? Catherine.
May I start sharing my screen?
Sure.
Can you see my screen, Miss?
Yep. Right.
Okay. Good evening, proctors, friends, and all. Hello, my name is Catherine from General High Intermediate Tulia Kayungsari. Today, I am going to present my final essay about the importance of the priority system for students. Before I go any further, let me explain why I choose this topic. I choose this topic because I have experience using this priority system. At that time, I had a lot of assignments from school, and I was overwhelmed with them. I was so confused about how to do all of them without stressing. And then I told my mom about my problem. And my mom said that I should be able to prioritize my assignments. She explained me about using the priority system. And after that, I tried the priority system, and unexpectedly, it was very useful. So, if you're interested in knowing how the priority system is important for students and how it can help us, please keep listening to my presentation. Let's start with what I will present today. As you can see in this table of contents, first, there will be an introduction where I will explain what the priority system is about. And then I will present the priority system of using for students. And last, there will be a conclusion and a Q&A session where hopefully I can answer some of your questions. First of all, you may be wondering what is the priority system. So, the priority system is a system created with the aim of ranking things from very important, urgent, must be completed first, until things that are less urgent or less important. This system is important especially for students who have a lot of assignments from school, because the system can help the students focus to finish their assignments, so they can get better grades. There are many reasons why the priority system is important. First, by implementing this system, students can allocate sufficient time. Then, it makes students pay more attention to the assignments. And lastly, it gives us more time to relax. We will explore these 3 points one by one. Let's begin with the first reason why the priority system is important for students. By implementing this priority system, students can allocate sufficient time. Do you know by implementing the priority system we can allocate our time better? Because by using this system, we will sort our assignments from most important to least important. Not only that, we will also estimate the length of time we do each assignment. It will reduce the risk of working overtime to complete our assignments. For example, I have several assignments from school, like math, English, and Indonesian. First, I will rate them with which one I think the most difficult and which one is the easiest. And then I will make a schedule to do my assignments. How much time do I need to complete each assignment? After that, I will stick to the schedule and do my assignments one by one, because it is very important me to graduate from my high school. In this way, I can complete all my assignments and estimate how long it will take me to do them, so I am not late doing them. The second reason is the priority system makes us pay more attention to the assignments. How does it happen? Because by implementing this priority system, we will do our assignments one by one and not do other activities while doing the assignments. In this way, we can pay more attention and focus more on our assignment. It is very suitable for students to apply this system because, as we know, schools give a lot of assignments for their students. So, by using this priority system, students can complete their assignments on time. For example, if you are doing a math assignment, you want to do other things while you're doing it, such as thinking about the English assignment or chatting with your friends, or many more. It will make you not focus on the assignment you are doing. You can even frustrate yourself because the assignment will feel difficult to finish and take longer time. Using the priority system, we have to stick to the schedule that we have made and do our assignments one by one so that we can pay more attention and focus it and will be get a good result. And lastly, let me explain why the priority system can give us more time to relax. Probably all of you are wondering right now how that is possible. By using the system, we will carry out all of our assignments in timely and efficient manner. We have allocated time to do each assignment, so we know how long we will finish it. In this way, we also schedule spare time for us to rest, relax, and recharge our body for future assignments. We may even allocate breaks in between your assignments, so it doesn't make us stressed and tired. The good thing is, we may even get extra time to relax. For example, you have scheduled all of your assignments and allocate time, and then you finish completing one assignment, and it turns out that you complete the assignment faster than allocated time. You can use the rest of the allocated time to rest and take time to relax before doing the next assignments. So, in conclusion, the priority system is very important and needs to be done especially for students because it can make you assign various hours of your day, pay heed to the assignments, and get rid of nervous tension or anxiety. Students can obtain various benefits by implementing this priority system in their life. What about you? Do you also want to get the better grades? Go try the priority system to get those better grades. This is all my presentation today. If there are questions, I will gladly try to answer them. Comments are all welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Catherine, for your presentation. All right, so now we are going to the Q&A session. And yeah, for the audience here, perhaps any questions or any comments for Catherine's presentation? Importance of priority system. And I've heard that you have implemented it, right? Because
Yes.
of the overwhelming task, right? Perhaps any questions from others? Mr. Fakar or Miss Pipi? Oh, Miss Ria, perhaps? Friends? If you have any.
Excuse me.
Aryo, sure. Do you have any questions?
Yeah,
Good, Arya.
Which do you prefer which do you prefer to do first? The task that you like to finish it or not? Thank you.
Thank you for your questions, Aryo. So I will finish my assignment first, like the assignments that I can I can do it fast. So I must do it firstly, so I can get much time to do other assignments later.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you, Arya, for your questions. Oh, I think we still have time to have another questions. Other questions, perhaps.
Miss Amel.
Sure, Miss Fifi.
I'm sorry, I cannot open my camera because I'm not at home right now. I just
Sure.
want to say that's a nice presentation, Catherine. So my question is, how about if a student has a lot of, because you're talking about the assignment, how if a student has a lot of activities or extra courses? What do you think about that? Do you have any ideas or any tips for those students who have a lot of activities? For example, after school they have extra lessons, maybe English and then math or bio or chemistry or anything else. How can they? I mean, how can they set the priority of their learning? Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you for your questions. I will answer that. So if the student had a lot of activities, in my opinion, they should prioritize what is the most important of the assignment. So like I have a cooking class on Friday, and then I have an extra lesson for my subject like math and chemistry and physics. And then after extra lessons, I will get my assignments done one by one from the most important to least important. And then I will take a rest for the next assignments and for school tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Fifi, for your questions. I think from Gita. Gita, do you have any questions to Catherine?
I do have. First, thank you for Miss Amaru letting me to ask to Catherine. So my questions is, in the first presentation that you have said to us that you already experienced that the prioritize your time for to do something this and this, like make some kind of list, in my opinion. And then my question is, how do you improve your prioritizing your school? I mean, the task itself, like to make improvement for prioritize itself. I guess that's all. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. But can you repeat your question because your voice is not clear on my Zoom?
Is that clear now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Basically, my question is just, how do you improve your prioritization skills? Like to making lists from this and that, from the important to like to, I mean, how to make the list from the important ones to the to unimportant ones, something like that. Is there any a way to make some? That's all.
Okay, thank you for your questions. So my way is I will do the assignment first that I barely can do it, like math. I'll do math is take a long time for do it. So I will do math first, and then after that I will do the assignments that I can do faster than math. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your question, Gita. So I think I have one question for you, Catherine. So for this priority system, I've been thinking like this. How do you how do you list this kind of system? I mean, do you list it daily or weekly? Daily or weekly, for example. So for example, in a day, you will have like 3 homeworks, for example. And then you will prioritize, oh, for example, the most important one is math and then biology and something like that, right? And then do you do it daily or weekly? I mean, that's the first
Thank
question.
you for your question, Miss.
Mhm.
I'll do the system to list is weekly because basically my school is giving the assignments is 1 week before the deadline or giving the presentation 1 week before the deadline. So
All right.
I'm listing for 1 week.
All right, so it's weekly, but what happen if there's like a teacher who likes to give like extra homework, and then you need to prioritize this, and then your list will be like out of the place. Do you know what I mean, right? And
Yeah.
then you will get, oh, this is math, this is biology, this is chemistry, and then oh, you will have English assignment. No, where should I put it? Something like that. Do you know what I mean? And then how do you prioritize that? Already out of the place list.
Thank you. Or if it's like that, I will do the assignments on my spare time for my rest time or relax time. So I will do the assignments that just give that day.
Okay, so you will kind of like sacrifice the third reason, right? The spare time one because of the extra homework or assignment from your teacher. I guess.
Yes, yes.
Right. Thank you for your answer, Catherine. I guess we still have, I think, one more question, perhaps. I think we still have time for one more question, I guess. Anyone from the audience? Mr. Akbar, anyone? Still have one more minute. Mr. Akbar, perhaps? To Catherine.
Okay, so my question is really simple. Not all students apply priority system like yours. How you convince your friends that using this priority system is really important and it helped them a lot? How you convince your friend? Because not all students apply priority systems. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. for your question. So how do I convince my friends? So this using this priority system, it will give you many benefits, and there are many reasons for you to do this system to get good result for your grades and for your graduate for high school. So why don't you implement this system? Because this system is very useful for you. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Akbar, for your question. And I think the time is up for Catherine's presentation Q&A session. I think I will give a big applause to Catherine. Okay, congratulations. Thank you that you have finished your presentation and Q&A done. Thank you, Catherine, for being the first presenter as well. All right, now, 1 down, 3 more to go. Next, who wants to go for the second one? We still have Carissa, Keina, Gita. Please, girls. Sure, Gita, for the second presenter.
With me is I actually want to directly present my essay, but it's still as a no. Can
It's
I wait for a
Azan.
little bit more?
Azan. Oh, it's Azan. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Going to ignore. Mhm. Okay.
Miss, may I start the presentation now?
Yes, you can share your screen now.
Thank you, Miss. Is that thing?
Yes. Yes, I can see your
Okay, good
screen.
evening. Okay, good evening. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to the presentation. Also, thank you for your attendance. I am Gita Nurfala from General High Intermediate through Lia Gayungsari, and I'm also the second year of my study in a public university. Today, I would like to present my final essay about growth mindsets among university students. I will explain the reasons why having growth mindsets are essential. Sorry, is the slide is moving?
It's still the title, Gita.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh no, miss, can I redo my presentation since my laptop is kind of error?
Do you have the PowerPoint slides perhaps that you have that?
Sadly no.
Oh, I guess. Yes, you can, I guess.
Okay, thank you, miss. And sorry for the inconvenience.
Mm, okay, Gita, you're ready. You can continue your presentation, okay?
Okay, miss, I'm ready. May I start my,
Sure.
can I
Can do.
share my screen now?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Is that thing on?
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Before I start, I do apologize because there are some technical issues and I will continue my presentation. May I start the presentation, miss?
Sure. You may start now.
Okay. Good evening. I hope you are doing well and welcome to the presentation. And thank you for your attendance. I'm Gita Navala from General High Intermediate through Lia Gayungsari, and I'm also the second year of my study at a public university. Today, I would like to present my final essay about growth mindsets among university students, and I will explain the reasons why having growth mindsets are essential. Before we go any further, let's check what this presentation will be about. First, we will find out what growth mindsets are. Then I will explain 3 points why growth mindsets are important for university students. At the end of my presentation, there will be a Q&A session. So let's start. Can you all imagine a world without growth mindsets? What it will be like, and will our life be different. Let's discuss. The first, what exactly are growth mindsets? Growth mindsets is an approach to life in which individuals believe that their talents, intelligence, and their ability to learn can be developed further by uh, growth mindsets. And people with growth mindsets seek opportunity to learn and gain new skills. They don't give up when they face challenges and failures because having growth mindsets are very important for university students because it can affect our learning process and our ability to learn new skills in even our studies. With growth mindsets, we can also learn the potential to improve our learning by normalizing our struggles and failures and also avoiding the highlighting our intelligence. The first reasons why growth mindsets should be essential for learning process. With growth mindsets, students can also see a failure as an opportunity to learn, embrace challenges as a way to experiment and use the creative problem solving. Students can do better in their learning process because they have empowering perspective that they have growing their skills with everything they do instead of just going through the motions. Students with growth mindsets can focus on improvement and see failures as only as a natural part of learning process. As university students, I believe that students, as every human being, needs a process to do something, like especially to change for better. And obtaining skills doesn't come instantly. Thus, it's essential to have growth mindsets to keep the learning process. The second reasons growth mindsets to be essential. They are needed for learning new skills. People with growth mindsets believe that their talents and ability can be developed through learning and training, also hard work. When university students might adopt the growth mindset itself, they will keep learning new things to grow themselves. Like, for example, students who have difficulties doing the presentation in front of the class, but with having growth mindsets, they will developing their public speaking skills instead of avoiding the assignments to the presentations, right? And these students will continue to evaluate themselves to improve their presentation skills and what they need to be able to speak better, something like that, and how to have the confidence to speak in front of the class, in front of the public, and they will also keep learning um, skills from the discussion, probably, and with classmates, also lecturer, and perhaps also the suggestion that they have obtained until they can master these skills. The third reasons growth mindsets are essential for our studies. People with growth mindsets perceive their work and see failures as only a stepping stones. Students with growth mindset can will look forward for their goals, even though those goals are challenging, and we will perhaps even pursue that challenging subject because of the learning that will result from it. And also, researchers also stated that growth mindset people are most active when they are told to improve their work, and they will do more, even more, to study and to improve themselves. Having positive and successful mindset can also lead the university students to create success-making habit, and finally they can also achieve their goals, and they set for the studies, like for getting a good marks on the exam or probably graduating from the university itself. And from my presentation, we can conclude that the university students' growth mindsets are fundamental for enhancing our learning process, gaining new skills, and improving our studies. And with growth mindset can also help university students see a failure as a chance to embrace obstacles, to learn and do experiment and gaining knowledge that will assist our learning. Last but not least, it's Q&A time. I would be happy to open up the discussion, and I would be happy also to trying to answer your questions.
All right, thank you, Gita. Very good presentation over there. Now we are going to the Q&A session. All right. Perhaps any questions from the audience first? Yes, you can turn on your sound. You can start your sound to ask questions, perhaps. From the classmates, okay, others, Akbar. All right, so I guess if there are no questions first, I think I will ask the question first. Okay, Gita for the first. Okay, so I think for your second reason is that you said that growth mindset is very important for learning new skills, right? So can you like mention what is the most important skill, I guess, that you can or you can achieve if you have this kind of growth mindset, and why?
Okay, Miss. Thank you for the questions, and I will answer the questions immediately. In my opinion, since I'm not good, as you can see that I'm not really good at presenting or perhaps in public speaking and also writing. In the slide, probably you will realize that this and that when it's kind of uh not clear in my opinion, but if I have the growth mindset itself, probably I will use that ability to improve my speaking skill in front of the class, and I will use these opportunities to like for uh improving myself in speaking, public speaking, I mean. And then for the writing also, I will learn for I will learn to write as much as I can, and while presenting like this. I guess that's all I'm saying. Do
all
I
right.
make myself clear?
Yeah, it's quite clear, Gita. So it's speaking and writing skill, right? Speaking and writing skill that personally that you think it's both of them are the most important one, especially what you just did before, especially when you wrote your essay and when you presented your slides. All right. Thank you, Gita. Okay, for the
Thank you,
next
Miss.
question. You're welcome. We still have time for another question. Anyone from here? Okay, Charissa, sure. Next question from Charissa.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, so you explained that the grow mindset. So I want to ask about, is a person grow mindset can be changes maybe, and if it's true, can a change? Can you give me um the maybe the characteristic of people get expressing against the mindset.
Okay, let's make it clear. So your question is about like how we can change the people's mindset from like to retrieve something or like suggestion or probably yeah, like suggestion and that or words that can improve themselves, right?
Yeah, and give me the characteristic of people get experiencing the to grow their mindset.
Okay, for growth for mindsets, it's actually our belief to something like we can do this because people give some motivation to us or people give us encouragement for us to do something especially for positive things, I mean, like writing or probably for and joining the seminar or something else like that, which is lead us to make positive movement. In my opinion, there's people if it if there's people out there who have fixed mindset, it's just people who didn't uh, accept the like suggestion from the others or probably they just don't want to make um, changes in themselves and also they can they will see our our suggestion or probably people's suggestion as threatening themselves, like if we gave something like encouragement and then they probably think that it kind of it's bothering him or her, probably something like that, and then uh, uh when people can when people, as you mentioned, that people will not accept it and then they probably think that you are they are feels like envy about our achievement and our goals, probably something like that. Do I make that clear, perhaps?
Yes, clear. It's clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Charissa, for your second question. I think we still have one more question, I guess. We still have, oh, wait, what do you think? One more, perhaps? One short question from the audience? There's Mr. Akbar, perhaps. Yo, Catherine, Vidya, Chiro, Zahra, Rere, perhaps Keina. Okay. All right. So if there are no more questions, I think we can end Gita's session now. Congratulations, Gita. Thank you so much for your presentation. It was a good presentation and it was a very lovely slides there about growth mindset. And I hope that not only for university students, I guess for students, high school students, even for us, I think all of us here, yeah, so we can implement it and we can do it for learning new skills, or we can do it in socially or in in mentally perhaps later. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Gita. Next, we still have two more presenters here, Keina or Charissa here.
Thank you, Miss. I do really hope that my presentation are give more some benefits to us who are listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gita. Yeah, I hope that everyone here can learn from each of our presenters' slides or presentation. Okay. All right, because Charissa just raised her hand. Sure, Charissa, you can start your presentation. You can share your screen now.
Okay. May I share screen?
Sure. Yes. The same like Gita and Catherine, you also have 10 minutes to present. Okay.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. You can see your
Ah.
screen.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, proctors, friends, and all. Hi, today I'm Charissa Zayanti Adiputri from General High Intermediate 2 via Gayung Sari. Today I'm gonna presenting my final essay about the importance of time management. Before I get to the topic, have you ever felt tired, confused, or maybe stressed as a result of having too many assignments and activities, and you wish you had more time to your day? Okay, I think everyone in this world has experienced that a problem with their time at least once in their lifetime, including me. Actually, from a few months ago until recently, I had a lot of assignments, both from work and university. Besides that, I had a busy and frequently changing schedule and a lot of organizational activities. One day, I reached a point where I experienced severe stress and often cried after expressing that, in my opinion, the only way to this situation is to do the time management. I think because with time management, we can sort out activities or assignments that are really important. So in this presentation, I will tell what time management is and 3 reasons that time management importance in our life. Okay, let's start. What is time management? Time management is the process of planning and managing your time to work smarter, not harder. We know that we only have 24-hour days, therefore we should be able to use them efficiently based on the needs of each individual. It's just that not everyone understand or use the time they have, and some even ignore the idea of valuable time. So it is important to manage time management because time cannot be bought or sold. With the help of a good time management, you can plan your time and do your assignments better. So there are several reasons why time management is so important in our life that we can be a person with a good qualities. Okay, the first one, improve performance. We can improve our performance in whatever we do with time management. For the example, we already have a schedule and then you feel confused because the assignment that come suddenly or overcome, even though we already have a set schedule. I think we can do time blocking your schedule. As we learn to block time out of our day for all our assignments, we will have a better idea of everything that we need to complete. When we have a schedule to follow, we will probably find that we spend less time deciding what to work or have more time getting important work done and stop delay your assignments or activities. So time blocking doesn't imply that we are being lazy or delay your assignments, but this blocking is directed at the priority assignments in your day. I think time blocking give us a short of time to perform a specific assignments or activities in that chunk of time. And with the time blocking after the special time cut is completed, we can move on to the next your activities or your next assignments like that. Okay, the second, understand the value of things. Time management can make us understand the values of things. By implementing time management, we implement the idea that time is a valuable. Okay, we can delay time, but time cannot be delayed. So we know that everyone has their business that is sometimes difficult to disrupt at any given time. Have so I think we ever felt unappreciated by people. I think because you don't know how to value yourself. Okay, if we try to remember, I have experience in the past when I want to meet a people, but I'm too casual and haven't knowledge. Finally, we never meet and doesn't happen. So in the past, when I want to meet a people, I always say that okay, miss tomorrow, okay, friends, next weeks, or maybe like that. When time comes, I'm not sure if I'll be involved or not. So he said that it's not as good to get, and I was confused even though I already want to meet. It turned out that
Larissa, you still have 3 more minutes, okay?
yeah.
3 minutes remaining for your presentation. Okay.
So I think it's more good if you talk be specific like okay, tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. So when someone give us a time, it means they give us a portion of their life and trust us with it. We should the value of the portion they give us and honor their trust. Being able to maintain others people trust is important in our life and make us a better people. And finally, become self-disciplined. Time management, like life management, is a core discipline that largely determines our quality of life. So one needs to understand that time cannot be saved for later. So act today for a period tomorrow. Time management allow us to control what activities we want to do first. So you don't delay your assignments again and be able to complete tasks on time. This punctuality is what makes a person have a very important and disciplined personality in life. So to sum up, managing our time can maximize our effectiveness, but to do, we need a high level of consistency. If we only do it for 1 week, not many changes will happen and have a big impact. So time management also start with the right attitude and mindset. Once we develop we will become more punctual, organized, and flexible with our time. Allow me to share quotes from Harvey Mackey, a very successful businessman and author. He said that time is free, but it's priceless. You cannot own it, but you can use it. You can keep it, but you can spend it. Once you have lost it, you can never get it back. So, what about you? Do you agree that time management is important? So, this is the end of my presentation. I'm really sorry if I said something wrong and if I have made a mistake. Thank you very much for listening. If anyone has question, I'll be happy to answer your question. So feel free to ask me.
All right. Thank you, Jarisa, for your presentation. All right, so we open the Q&A session, perhaps. Any question? Perhaps from Mr. Akbar, I guess. Akbar?
Okay, I have one question related to the time management. Right. I also apply time management in my life.
Mhm.
Sometimes after we plan everything, but in the middle of it, suddenly something unexpected happened, and what we call it, it ruins uh our plan. And how what if that happened to you? So what did what you will do if it happened to you?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Akbar, for your questions. We know that we have making schedules or to-do list, but there's tasks or maybe assignments come suddenly or overcomes. I think you can uh, get work done according your priority. Like the first one, it's important or urgent, your urgent activities or assignments. It's a assignment that must take and be completed first. And this assignment is a really important and might affect your life or your career, and take advantage of the time you have in the morning maybe to finish it. The second, I think you can get making the tasks important tasks or important activities but not urgent. So these assignments or activities is important but not urgent. It means that you can reschedule to do these assignments, these activities, so you can work on these activities after the important or really urgent assignments is completed. The third, the assignments or activities is not important and not urgent. Although it's not important in nature, but this task is urgent. Like you can delegate or you can ask to your friends to do these assignments or activities. And the last, maybe you can list the no essential assignments or activities. It means like because it's not urgent and not important to work with it, I think you can remove these assignments or these activities from your to-do list like that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akbar, for the first question and also your answer. Charissa, perhaps One more question, I guess. One more question for Charisa's topic. Yeah, Miss Ria, sure.
Thank you very much, Miss Amel. May I turn off my camera?
Sure.
Okay. Hello, Carissa.
Yes.
You did a very good presentation. I can see clearly the points on your presentations, and I do really like the topic of the time managements, and you bring it very well. Congratulations. My questions is time management is number one enemy for procrastinator, right? Anyone who likes to delay the work, or for some people who likes to prioritize what's fun to do and what's what is it? The less important thing to do is they always do it first because it's fun. And once you enter the work life, it will brings all the negativities if you get used to that procrastinator's life. As what you say on your time management, would it be let's let me make it simple like this. If you are a college student with a lot of homework, with also a lot of deadlines, what is the simplest things that you as a student or as a college students to do to not, let's say, to not procrastinate all the work and having a good relationship with the time? What is the tiniest or the simplest thing that you can do? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ria. So it is like how to I manage my time when I college. Yeah, like
Yes,
that.
for example, like you have a big project for
Mm,
like 3 months, and you know, oh, the deadlines is only 3 months away, so we can just relax and do whatever we can. But like, you know, there is a deadline and you need to have a time management for that one. So what is the simplest things to do as a college student?
Okay, thank you very much. So the first one, I think I create to-do list for my schedule. I trying to make a to-do list, and the next I list the priority, like the questions from Mr. Akbar to for priority, importance, or really urgent tasks, important tasks but not urgent, the tasks not important or urgent, and not essential tasks. And the next, I think I set a time limit too for completing its activities, is my assignments from my college. And the next, I am making the to-do list, take a break after I do the assignments or activities. Maybe I break like watching the movies or traveling. It can be more good, more good your mentals maybe, because and you can enjoy after you take a break. And the next, I think I trying to limit distractions, like turn off turn off push notification from your social media, like WhatsApp, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, and the others. Like don't check too many things outside of work, such as social media, and take some special time to check everything at once, periodically maybe. and yeah, active active airplane mode, and or maybe don't disrupt when I'm need to high focus and do other activities during breaks. So yeah, my answer is clear, Miss Ria.
Yeah, that was very good. Focusing means knowing what to prioritize, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Ria, for your
All right.
question.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ria, for your question. And let's see the time. The time is already up for Charissa. So thank you, Charissa, for your presentation and for the Q&A session. I think it was a very interesting topic here for the, what is it, time management. Okay, so I think time management here is very important, not only for university students, but for us as well, the one with the like the teachers, like Mr. Akbar, Miss Tati, Miss Ram, even myself, okay? And time management is also really important, even when you are, I mean, when you are in the, what is it, in an urgent situation, I guess, if you are used to with a good time management, I think in the end, you will be, it will become your habit if you have a good time management like that. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Carissa. Now we will go to the
Okay.
next and also the last presenter for today. Okay.
Thank you
Kane.
very much, Miss Amel, and all for your attention. I hope that this presentation can be have a benefit. So
Mm. Yay. Thank you, Carissa. All right. Next, Kaina. Yeah, you can share your screen now. You're ready?
Hello, is my voice clear?
Yes. Yes, Kaina, it's clear.
Okay, Miss, may I start the presentation and sharing my screen now?
Yep. Can share it now.
Thank you. Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the presentation. I hope you have a good day. My name is Keina Aulia. I am from High Intermediate 2, Lia Kayung Sari. I'm also in my final year of high school right now. Today, I would like to talk to you about why social media are not worth using, especially for high school students. I have divided my presentation into three sections. First of all, I will talk about the correlation between students and social media. Next, I will talk about the negative effects of social media for students' emotions and relationships. Lastly, I will talk about the negative effects for students' physique and some tips to keep students healthy. There will be a time for Q&A sessions at the end of my presentation. As we know, media are one of the best inventions for students. It can help students to do their homework or search for any extra lessons. For me, as a student, social media have been helpful for search and extra history note. How about you? Do you also think that social media are helpful for your school life too, my fellow high school students? All right, if you are still confused with your answer, let's take a look at my presentation. Dr. Peggy Kern from the University of Melbourne, Australia, stated that social media are very helpful because some of the users are happier when they are connected with other people. But I don't think I agree with her opinion. There are a lot of negative impacts that social media have, especially for students. Social media can affect students' emotion, social relationships, and physics negatively. So students must be able to sort out what is necessary and be careful while using social media. Okay, first, social media can affect students' emotions by making them feel addicted to use internet. Just because students use the internet a lot, it does not mean they have an internet addiction. The trouble comes when social media start to interrupt students' daily life. Students have made unsuccessful efforts to control their internet use and stayed online longer than originally intended. When students start to get addicted to social media, it may lead them to a lack of feelings and empathy. They also can get lazy to do their homework when they start to get addicted. For example, one of my friends, her name is Devi. She started to using social media since early junior high school. But lately, she feels like she cannot stop using social media. She always bring her handphone and now she starts to get lazy to do something. All she wants to do is lay on her bed and scroll through her social media. So I think she may started to get addicted to internet because social media has interrupted her schedule. Next, social media influence students' social relationships and take place where cyberbullying evolved. From a survey in 2019, at least 37% of students have experienced cyberbullying in their lifetime. Cyberbullying is a term for describing harmful behavior towards others through the internet. Like classic bullying, cyberbullying is also harmful. Cyberbullying can be about giving mean comments or spreading bad rumors. For example, when a male student posts an embarrassing photo of his classmate on social media, we can call it cyberbullying. Furthermore, social media makes students decrease real-life contact. Students nowadays prefer to have a conversation through social media like Instagram, Telegram, or Line. As they spend more extra time on social media and withdraw from real-life interpersonal relationships, many of problematic